Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Up the Valley with the mighty Whitworth Valley FC. Sorry about yesterday, there was no video yesterday on the Friday, but there is today, so just trying to catch up. Anyway, a couple of things to talk about today. Possible rumours of a possible takeover at the club. So that's coming up shortly. Also, someone's trying to take one of our Callums. No, thank you. So let's hope that doesn't happen anytime soon. Anyway, a couple of games today. We've got there was a little bit of a issue because the pitches were also waterlogged again. So they've been rearranged a little bit. But we have a home game as long as the rain stopped, I guess. Home game first against Old Blackburnians, and then an away game against Prestwick. So yeah, I think they've just been switched around, right? So the Prestwick game was meant to be first, but the away pitch was waterlogged, so that's been rearranged. Anyway, let's get into today's game, and first, roll the intro. So then, let's get into today's game. Firstly, just wanted to give you a quick update on the finances and that kind of stuff. It's going up, which is good. It's sort of on the upward curve. We've now got an overall balance in the club of £2,326. 400 quid profit this month. So not too bad, not too bad. Income this month was about £1,000. Expenditure is about £650, which is mainly, I don't know, what is it mainly? Non-football costs. £4 on match day expenses. Not quite sure what we're doing for £4. Maybe paying for the pitch or something. I don't know. It must be more than £4. We also have travel costs and tax and things like that, right? So, but yeah, the balance is looking good. Anyway, let's have a quick look at the inbox because there are some news items. So, firstly, we're going to have a look at the this little news item that came into my inbox the other day. Whitworth Valley takeover rumours not to believed. However, there are rumours there. So when there's smoke, there's fire. Is that there's no smoke without fire? That's the saying, right? The saying, the kind of thing. Anyway, so there are rumours floating around Rawson Street that the club will be getting taken over at some point. Talks of a potential takeover surround Lancashire Amateur League Premier Division team Whitworth Valley. 442 are reporting that despite the speculation, the club would need to receive an offer truly worthy of consideration if they were to enter into talks. Well, maybe another Roman Abramovich or whoever's at Man City now. Not quite sure. Sheikh Mansour, right? Sheikh Mansour. Anyway, so it could be somebody in the wings looking to take over the club anyway and project us right up into the lofty heights of the Premier League, something like that. Anyway, so we also have another news story here about Callum Burton, the 26-year-old winger, who is being approached and has been approached, should I say, by Percy Main Amateurs. Percy Main Amateurs are a Northern Alliance Premier Division team. Not quite sure if that's above us or not, but level 11, so it's two levels above. We're playing level 13, tier 13 in England. So this is a level 11 or tier 11 team. Percy Main Amateurs. Anyway, hopefully we'll be playing them in a couple of years anyway. But Callum Burton here has been poached by them, but has, I believe, turned down. Let's have a look. Yes, so it says here, Callum Burton's agent has indicated his client has rejected the contract from Percy Main Amateurs. So he's staying with us. Anyway, we are going to get into today's game. First game we have is Old Blackburnians at home. It's the home game at the Cauldron. That is Rawson Street. I'll see you on game day. So just before we go into the squad selection, all that kind of stuff, let's have a quick look at the table. So we are currently still second. Chadatonians have played one game extra now because they played last week when we had a waterlogged pitch, or when our opposition had a waterlogged pitch. They did play and they won that game. So they are now 4 points clear at the top of the table, which makes this game a must-win game. So we're playing it at home today against Old Blackburnians. It's a must-win game. Jack Devlin, all the Callums, all that kind of stuff. They need to be on form today. And and getting the win for us. So let's go to the match preview. We are favourites, 3-1 on favourites. They have got pretty poor form at the moment. They've seemed to have lost 1 and drawn 4 of their last 5 games. So they haven't won for a while, and they are looking at they're bottom of the league. So hopefully today we should be able to get a result here. Let's have a look at the team selection then. Team selection, we go in. I think we keep things pretty much the same. We do have a game only 3 or 4 days after this game because we missed it. We've got to catch it up. So the next game, which is, let me have a quick look actually. The next game against Prestwick is in 3 days' time. So also, it's just gone Christmas on the game. So Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas. Anyway, let's have a look at the team. So we're going to keep Fearon in goal, Luaba, Fenton, Harrison and Appiah at the back, Adipe and Eggington in the central of midfield. They've got a nice little partnership there. Partnerships sort of appearing all over the pitch now between Adipe and Eggington. Also Luaba and Callum Burton and Appiah and Lamb on the right-hand side. Callum Hewitt and Devlin have actually patched up their differences and they seem to be working together as well. So we're going to keep the same team there. On the bench, Kieran Kirby, Callum Whitehead, Mickey Catmull, Johnny Thompson and Danny Jackson. So into the first game of today. And let's get into it. So we are the home team. Yes, we are. Dressing room, let's passionately say nothing but a win. And I have faith in you. I have faith in you all to win the day. Win the day, win the game and progress. I say progress, but we'll stay the same position even if we win today. So we need to win just to keep pace with Chadatonians. Callum Hewitt plays a nice ball in early doors. Does come out, though, to Preston, who plays a ball over the top, but it's collected there. Callum Burton runs all the way through. Almost just whistles over the post. Good run from Callum Burton there. We're going to give a good shout early on. Demand more. This is, like I said before, a must-win game due to Chadatonians pulling away from us a little bit now, so hopefully we can claw that deficit back to. I'll put just a point, just a single point today. That'd be ideal, really. Anything less than a win is going to be pretty damaging, I would have thought, for us, especially as we are playing bottom of the league teams at the moment. Awful ball from their midfielder there, and we go on the attack now. Harrison going forward. He's gone out wide. Can we get it? Ryan Lamb on the ball. Plays a nice ball into Swift. Gets it through, though. Devlin's back there. Callum Burton, surely he's going to score, and he does. Sends the keeper the wrong way, and Callum Burton with his 6th goal of the season, assist by Jack Devlin. Callum Burton, glad he turned down that offer from the other club. He's staying put at the moment, so Callum Hewitt winning the header there. Devlin, nice ball down. Callum Burton sits the keeper on his arse there. Fantastic finish from Burton. All right. Appy has been booked at right back. I think we're doing all right at the moment. Callum Hewitt not having a great game. But all right at the moment, we're doing okay. I think what we need to do is probably up the ante a little bit second half and get that second goal. Passionately say, I'm happy. Excuse me. Jesus. But there's more to come from you. You weren't that bad, but I have faith in you. I think what we need to do, should we go attacking second half? I think we just need to get that second goal. I think we need to go more attacking. This could backfire, of course it could, but I think they're there for the taking. They haven't really had a good run of form. The players aren't playing very well. They're furious, very frustrated, a little bit anxious as well. So we're going to demand more from our team, who are focused now, and try and get that second goal early doors. They do have the ball though, but a lovely lumped ball through to Devlin, who's got 2 to beat. Beats one of them, beats 2 of them. I mean, he's absolutely annihilated their defence. Their 13th goal of the season for Jack Devlin, assisted by Owen Eggington. And that is all about Devlin. Takes the ball down, almost Drogba-esque on the chest there. Past one, who had no chance. The other one didn't even bother running. And again, the keeper sent the wrong way on his arse. And Devlin scores for his 13th goal of the season. Doing well at the moment, doing well. Let's go to the tactics screen. I think Mickey Catmull, should we bring him on? Actually, let's have a quick look at Callum Hewitt. You're not doing well there, are you, at the moment? I think Whitehead, we're going to give Whitehead a go out there. He can't really play that far forward, but he can play there, and Eggington can sort of go forward into that more advanced role. Let's try that out. Luaba there, lovely ball upfield. Callum Hewitt, ball over the top. Ryan Lamb's there. Devlin is in the middle, and the keeper saves it this time. 2-0 at the moment. Things are going well. We don't seem to be under too much pressure at all. I'm going to praise the team. We're going to also have, I think Johnny Thompson's going to come on. I think for Eggington, because he's playing out of position there. We're actually going to put 2 up top and really see if we can force the issue. So a poacher in Johnny Thompson, and then we're going to have Devlin as a advance forward. Kieran Kirby as well is going to come on for Matty Fenton, and he's going to play as a no-nonsense centre-back there. Almost a kind of a Gary Cahill, John Terry style no-nonsense defender. Throws his body in front of the ball, gets the clearances in for the last sort of 20 minutes. Hopefully he won't have too much to do anyway. And as Ryan Lamb comes forward, it's a lovely ball over to Burton, who struck the bar. What a shot that was from Ryan Burton. Callum Burton, who is on an 8.3. He's on a man of the match statistics at the moment. Looks like he's going to get that. He gets his goal today. I think a goal and assist for Callum Burton. So fantastic game for him today. Well done, Callum. Absolutely dominated the game. Didn't score as many goals as I would have liked to, if I'm honest. 2-0. Bottom of the league. We should be beating them. I think a little bit more comfortable than that. They did have a poor game. The possession was okay. 17 shots, 9 on target. Only 2 goals though, but the 2 goals did come from Callum Burton and Jack Devlin, and we're pretty happy with that. We can move on, and we go back to 1 point behind. So let's see if and when Chadatonians play, and let's see what the table looks like at the end of those fixtures. All right, guys, so we are back again for match day. Unfortunately, it's taken some time. There are things that were happening in game. Lots of waterlogged pitches, all that kind of stuff means that now it is the 11th of January. So we've actually missed like 3 weeks, which is why I've come back like a day later to actually finish this. So a few things have been swapped around. We're not actually playing Prestwick anymore. We're playing Thornley at home as well. So you can see by the schedule here, we've missed a load of time. So our last game was on the 28th of December. Now it's the 11th of January, and we're just getting into it. So we do have another home game against Thornley because the away game at Prestwick keeps getting delayed because of waterlogged pitch, that kind of stuff. Anyway, you can also see because it's been a day extra, I've been working on a few things. So I have a nice little neat box sort of outline around my face now. So that's one thing that's different. Anyway, going to get into today's game. We are playing Thornley at home. Now, I just need to check because of things happening. Anyway, Prestwick, they haven't played now for a while, so they're 12th in the league at the moment. But Thornley are up in 8th, so kind of mid-table. Thornley doing quite well. We are at home though, so we have missed a game, and it's been like 3 or 4 times I got to match day, and it was like, no, match is cancelled anyway. So hopefully we'll play Prestwick at some point, but I thought we'd just run through some of the player stats and everything before we get into this game against Thornley. So if we look at the player stats here, goals, Jack Devlin is top of the leadership board there. We also have Steve Allen from Burnley Belvedere in second place, and a guy we were going to see today, probably Scott Franker. I think he scored against us before. Actually, he's third on the list. Jack Devlin also with the average rating 7.59. Callum Burton third on the assist charts. Pretty good from him. We've got Joseph Pugh for Thornley as well, and Russ Ellinson, who's a winger for Chadatonians. Player of the Match Awards, Jack Devlin again top on 6 Player of the Match Awards, and Fearon has the most clean sheets of the entire league. So Martin Fearon have he's playing well, doing a good job in goal. He has 10 clean sheets this season. At the moment, we don't have any injuries, and that's about it. So we're going to get into the match preview. I think the team's going to pretty much stay the same. Is there anyone who can come back into the squad? I don't think there is. We're going to keep it pretty much the same as it has been all season. This is the team we're going to go for then. Let me just check everything is okay. I think it is. Yeah. So another home game. So 2 home games today. Hopefully we can win this one and put some pressure on Chadatonians at the top of the league. Fearon in goal, Luaba at left back, Fenton and Harrison As the central defenders, Nathaniel Appiah of right back, Adipe Eggington playing in that sort of midfield pivot behind Callum Burton, Callum Hewitt, Ryan Lamb and Jack Devlin. A little bit concerned. There are some concerns about Callum Hewitt, who hasn't really been producing of late. However, overall this season, you can see here 16 appearances, 4 goals, 5 assists. Not too bad at all from Callum. The two Callums spearheading the midfield and doing well for us at the moment. Doing well, so hopefully they can continue in that one. We're going to fully expect to keep the run going. We're on a good run of form at the moment. Quite good anyway, not too bad. Have faith in you. Let's get out there. Kick off. And we are at home today. So we have had 2 home fixtures in this episode now. Which means we're going to have more away fixtures towards the end of the season. Maybe that will make it a little bit more difficult for us to keep up that title push. But we hope so. Ryan Lamb wins the ball early doors. Takes on a couple of players. Gets tackled and wins it back. Now played through... And Eggington picks it up. Nice ball over to Callum Burton, who has made quite an impact in this team this season and has another shot there. But it does sort of maybe cannon off the bar and goes out for a goal kick. Anyway, we're going to demand a little bit more. Let's see what happens here. We are about 12 minutes into the game. Dominating with six shots at the moment. 1 on target, though. That's not great, is it? And Wharton can play out to Jones, who goes wide, but Luaba picks it up, and it's a poor ball forward, really. Let's see if we can win that ball back again. Callum Hewitt now, can he do something today? He's kind of run into Callum Burton there, but plays it out to Luaba, who puts a nice ball in, and Ryan Lamb had the chance there to put it in. Doesn't do so, cuts it back, though, for Eggington, and the keeper is static in goal, and Eggington with the goal for a 1-0 1-0 goal, I guess. Okay, 1-0 advantage, I guess. So Ryan Lamb there with the ball takes on Foster, who's playing at left back by the looks of it. Eggington slots it away nicely. Keeper sort of just goes down on his knees. A little bit too easy there. There was a joke in there, wasn't there? But I didn't I didn't pull it out. Anyway, I'll try better next time. Callum Hewitt with the ball in. Nice ball into Devlin, and he doesn't quite hit the target there. We are doing quite well, though. I'm going to shout a bit of demand more, though. I'd like to see us get a second goal before half-time. Callum Hewitt now. Nice ball in, please. Well done. What's happened here? Is it a penalty? I think it might be a penalty. We got a penalty there. Not quite sure what happened, but Devlin is going to step it up, and he hits it low and hard into... That was another joke opportunity. Low and hard. But he hits it low and hard into the bottom right-hand corner, or the left-hand corner for the goalkeeper, and that is his 14th goal of the season, so he's keeping up those stats. Having a really good season, Jack Devlin. Hopefully he doesn't get poached, because he is only on an amateur contract, remember, and if he does end up scoring a lot of goals this season, he could be poached by a team a couple of leagues above. I think he got released from Crewe. Is that the guy? Jack Devlin, was he released from Crewe? No. South Shields and Stoke. Somebody else was from Crewe. Anyway, let's continue into it. So it is 2-0 at half-time. Things are going really well for us. Possession, absolutely bossing possession. 13 shots to their 1. 7 shots on target as well. That's good. So we're actually working the keeper this half. Now, what we'll do is actually we will... firstly, passionately say I'm very pleased. Things are going well. That will do, I think. We'll start the second half with pretty much the same. What I am going to do, though, is have a quick look at... Okay, I need to let this run through to a highlight, but I'll pop the league table up there, so see if... or latest updates, maybe latest updates we could do. If there's another highlight, we'll shout a bit of praise, I think, for the lads, because they're doing quite well. They're fired up by that praise. Is there going to be another highlight anytime soon? Old Mancunians are winning 2-0 against Rochdale St Clemens, so that's good. Because we don't like Rochdale, do we? Anyway, Higgins with the ball. We do have a bit of an issue with letting in free kicks. That is one thing that we do have an issue with. Letting in free kicks. We have conceded quite a few free kicks, direct free kicks, this season. So, Fearon in goal has kept the most clean sheets, but still needs to work on his free kick saving, or maybe he's just his shot stopping, I guess. What can we do early in the second half, or midway through the second half, should I say? I think we're going to bring on Mickey Catamol for Callum Burton, and also Callum Whitehead for... No, we're not going to put him on. I think Eggington's done quite well so far. Pugh with the foul there. Let's see if we can continue this. Let's give him a bit of praise. Maybe I should have gone Demar Moore. We're positive, though. We're going into this one. I mean, conceding a goal here would be absolutely tragic, wouldn't it? Let's get the ball back. Come on, we can clear. What's going to happen here? Frank plays it through to Fitzpatrick, and his second goal of the season, and we've thrown it away, guys. We've absolutely thrown it away. 2-0 up. Cruising, we were. Absolutely cruising. And what has happened here? We're at home as well. We're going to shout. I can't do that. Callum Whitehead's going to come on. Johnny Thompson as well is going to come on for... what do we do here? I think Callum Hewitt. Or Ryan Lamb, maybe. Callum Hewitt. And I think we're going to go 4-4-2. More of an attacking formation. And what on earth has happened second half? We've absolutely crumbled. No, Callum Whitehead's not going to come on. What have I done here? Mickey Catamol was the one that's meant to come on there. So I'm going to have to sort that out. Anyway, sorry, Mickey Catamol. Oh, he's not on the bench. Where is he? Oh, he's already on there. I've already made that change. Okay, Callum Whitehead's going to come on for Eggington then. Johnny Thompson up there for Callum Hewitt. I put him up front. Tell him he's Pele. Oh, Johnny Thompson, can you save the day for us here? Is he? That's going to count, isn't it? Anyway. Very, very disappointed with that crumble. We've absolutely crumbled. And we're going to skip this because it's really, really annoying. Anyway, I think we just play it out, right? We just play it out. This is really disappointing. Disappointing, lads. Look, we've crumbled. Absolutely dominated the game. You can see by the shots. 20 shots on target. 20 shots overall. 10 on target. 58% possession as well. Just 2 late goals. Andrew Higgins on 79 and Mick Fitzpatrick on 90 plus 1. And how have we not won that game? I'll tell you what, that's going to let Chadatonians. I'm going to get aggressive with the team. Not good enough. 2-0 up at half-time. We were absolutely cruising in that game. And we've thrown it away, which is very, very disappointing. And what can we say? 4 points then in these 2 games. We also had to come back from a, 2-goal deficit? Not that long ago. So, anyway, things are not looking great. Hopefully we can get a little bit of more consistent form going into the end of the season. Thornley in 8th position. Not a bad team, but we really should have been putting them away, especially at home. So just before we go, we will have a look at the league table. We are currently still only 4 points behind, and we have a game in hand. So Chadatonians actually drew their last game 0-0 against Little Lever FC, who are down in 10th. So a win there. I mean, if we'd have just held on for the win, we would have had, 39? So 2 points behind with a game in hand. We could have gone 1 point clear if we'd won our next game. So very, very disappointing with the last minute equaliser from Fitzpatrick and Thornley. That would have put us in a really strong position with only a few games to go. Anyway, so we will have a look at the... there's not that many games to go now. We'll have a look at the schedule. We have how many games? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games to go. We've got Prestwick and Old Mancunians in the next episode, which will be episode 9. Probably out on Monday. Then Tuesday we'll have Wednesday, we'll have Rochdale St Clemens, another local derby. So hopefully we'll win that. We're away this time. Then Mostonians, and then the episode after that we'll have Fulton Dynamos and Failsworth Dynamos and Chadatonians at home. So we need to be winning that game. That is the crucial game. I think that game, which is in probably 2 episodes' time, that game's going to be massive game at home against Chadatonians. Could decide the title right there. Then we have last 3 games, which we'll probably do all in one episode to round off the season, which will be Bolton Rysdale, Old Boltonians, and Burnley Belvedere. So that should round off the league season. Anyway, thanks everybody for watching. It's been great to have you here as well. Super sub Higgins. This guy was the man to make the difference apparently in that last game. Yeah, Andrew Higgins. Anyway, Devlin reveals solo fury. Absolutely furious. I was very aggressive with the team after that. We are 5 matches unbeaten. However, there are 2 draws in there. 2 draws in the last 5 games. So not really bad, but I mean, Thornley, we could have really done with winning that home game. Anyway, I will see you for the next game, which will be coming up probably on Monday, like I said before, 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock UK time, depending how quickly I can get it done. Anyway, thanks for watching today. Hit a like on that like button if you did enjoy today's episode, and subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I will see you next time. Up the valley!